Hello and welcome to the Travel Enthusiast channel. Today I've got a little message for Year 12 A-level students. I feel like this is a perfect time for me to do this video because I'm going through such a stressful time in my life. I'm in Year 13 and I've got literally about 7 weeks until my first A-level exam, the 20th of May. So I am so scared. I've been doing so much work, doing my coursework, revision, to try and make sure I get those grades. It's been a lot of work, it's been challenging, I've been pushed my limits, I've been going through so many emotions, and I feel like I have some sort of good advice for Year 12s, and obviously I've been through Year 12, so I know exactly what to expect. Whether you're going to be in Year 12 or you are in Year 12 now, these are my tips for you. Okay, so I know this is obvious and you probably get told this by your teachers all the time, but revise. I know it's obvious, but literally start on the first day of Year 12. So what I did was I summarised each lesson. So into a cue card or just a Word document, I just summarised the lessons so that I'm revising it and so that I understand it, because I know how much it can get. It can get a lot, so much to remember. I thought Year 12 was hard until I stepped into Year 13 and I was like, Year 13 is 10 times harder than Year 12. I actually feel like the step from Year 12 to Year 13 is a lot bigger than from Year 11 to Year 12. I don't know if any of you feel like that, but that's what I feel. Attend revision sessions. I know they've scrapped ASOS now. I didn't do ASOS. I only did mocks at the end of Year 12. But attend revision sessions. Take advantage of them. I went to revision sessions in the start of Year 12 September, and I've been going ever since. And they're just so useful. Even if you feel like, oh, I really can't be bothered, you know, like my exam's so far away, I don't have exams in Year 12. I felt like that, but I still revised and it was so beneficial. Like coming into Year 13 now, having my exams, being like, oh, that revision session was so useful for me. Take advantage of the fact that you don't have exams so that you can take your time revising, going through your lessons, ask your teachers questions, because obviously once you get into Year 13, it's honestly like countdown begins. Literally the countdown begins, and you go 100 miles per hour and you have literally no time to even think. Like honestly, September Year 13 feels like ages ago, and now I'm in March, April, like what, next week? It's honestly crazy. Sixth form as a whole went so quick for me, Year 13 in particular. Year 12 went quite slow, but I feel like it went quite fast at the end of Year 12 when I had mocks. From about March onwards, March to July went so quick because mocks kept me on my toes. Then obviously throughout Year 13 I've been given so many assignments, assessments, coursework, homework, essay questions, that I've literally had no time to even think and stop and realise like whereabouts I actually am. I know some of these tips are kind of like, can apply to Year 13 as well, but don't revise alone, revise with your friends. Like I have realised that as I've, you know, had more time at school, is that revising with your friends is so beneficial, because like they can, well, it depends what kind of friends you have, but with my friends we're quite encouraging of each other and we have quite good work ethics that we kind of, like for me anyway, I'm like, oh, they're working, I better work too, I get my book out, do notes, you know, even something little, like it's just such a good encouragement technique for me anyway, so that's quite good. Don't work alone, because sometimes you can get so easily demotivated. Sometimes I do work alone and sometimes it is beneficial and does work, but other times you do need, you know, a support system around you, encouragement, all of that. This is kind of both just Year 12 and Year 13. Use a range of revision techniques. Don't just copy it from a textbook, highlight textbook. So you can read over notes, you can make cue cards, mind maps, A3, A4 paper, type Word document, type on PowerPoint, highlight, Quizlet, test your friends, test yourself, whatever. Highlight from a textbook. Please use colour, you know, abbreviate stuff, because honestly, you'll remember it in an exam, you'll visualise it. For me anyway, I'm a visualiser. I like pictures and I like PowerPoints and I like videos. Watch videos, videos are so useful, honestly. Buy revision guides from the start, because it will just break down all your lessons, it will break down all the topics. I spent quite a lot, I spent like £100, but I got 3 for sociology, component 1, 2 and 3, 2 year 12 components, 1 year 13 component. Geography, I got 2 for free. Well, 2 I bought, 1 from the school, that's revision guides, and then I got 4 textbooks, 2 year 12, 2 year 13. There's actually more, but that's the ones we got. And in psychology I got 4, component 1, 2 and 3, year 12, year 12, year 13, and then a big one which is just for psychology, which is the textbook. It's not really a revision guide, so I spent probably about £100. And I'm not saying to you, go out and spend loads of money, you don't have to, but it is worth the investment to buy a few textbooks, because these revision guides honestly break it down so well and just makes it make sense, you know. That honestly, them textbooks have been the basis of my revision, so it's been so much help, especially when like your notes might not make sense or they're quite long-winded, you know. Yeah, I just don't think that you've got loads of time, because you actually haven't. Like, as soon as you get into year 12, you haven't even got, it's not even 2 years, it's like a year and like 9 months or whatever. It's just the countdown begins, and you're gonna be so busy that you're not gonna have time to even think about how fast it's going. So just don't get distracted. Make sure you take every opportunity you can, whether it's revision or, you know, whether it's homework or whatever it is, because it will honestly help you so much. Like, even though I revised quite a bit in year 12, I wish I revised more. And having that regret is like it's honestly so disappointing, because it will catch up to you. Like, if you don't do much in year 12, you're going to have to do all year 13, and that's going to put so much stress on you. But I wish you all the luck. And any questions for me, please put them down in the comment section. I'll happily answer them, as I always do. Please like this video, subscribe and all of that. Thank you.